Namaste, my galactic family. This is Aangel Asim, Mohrephoh from Aangel. Pleiadian consciousness here for you. My galactic family, we know in higher dimensions there are only one name for every being. There are no different names, if you will. And one sister asked me why I have Mohrephoh Pleiadian, Mohrephoh Aangel. That's my Pleiadian name. That's a mission. Every name have a different mission, and they are so entwined with each other. That's why in every of this dimension that name occurs, all those three names have to be there all the time. Mohrephoh from Aangel. Those are my three missions I had. Very, very important and intertwined with this endeavor we have. Transforming three-dimensional hypnosis through four-dimensional frequency and ending up in an awakened state, fifth-dimensional awareness. Fifth-dimensional reality, it's a curiosity reality. You are being in a moment now. You don't have a memory. Everything is given to you at a moment you need something. But of course, you have your thoughts, you have your emotions, everything. Imagine fifth-dimensional reality at home. You are, my galactic family, like you are now. But the difference is, not only in the heart space, and all the chakras are vibrating on a different level. And curiosity and being in love is very, very important. But the main character is, my galactic family, that you are so in the now moment in fifth dimensional reality that thinking about something somewhere, it's already happening. We're going to learn in fifth dimension, we're going to relearn, my galactic family, that we can think, we can do, we can have emotions, and we can still be always in the present moment. And that's the mastery. You know those thoughts before they're going to come. So it's not like you're going to block them. You're going to be aware of them, but they are not going to be in your sphere of influence. You understand, my galactic family? They're going to be hovering above sphere of influence. But if you're going to welcome a thought to come in closer to you, then you know it's going to happen very, very quickly. Like a teleportation, if you will. I mean, you're going to have that experience. So we're going to learn how to not only observe, but automatically we're going to design our frequency in such a fashion that every thought who comes into my sphere of influence is going to be filtered. So it's going to be put on hold. Whenever, wherever you want to explore the thought, go right ahead. But you don't need to. You know, they're all the thoughts you can possibly imagine are outside of your sphere of influence. You can pull any frequency you want. But the key is, my galactic family, to be always in a present moment, being always now. And what is happening now? Like I mentioned in previous films, please look, because they're all connected from film 1 to the last film on 5 different YouTube channels, my galactic family. You see that my films are in sequences. What's happening around the world, what kind of energy we are in, I'm implementing that in every film. It's like a journey. It's like a journey, my galactic family. So, being in the present moment, and like I mentioned before, create from a copper wire, not cover one, open one, a thin one, wrap around your Andara, green Andara, and unweave plexus, weave on your chest, hang it around on your neck, on the plexus area, weave area, heart chakra. Put a green Andara and make your own coil, copper coil around Andara, green Andara crystal. And eating spinach, any kind of nuts. And the best is dark chocolate, 100% no sugar. Let's have a lot of copper. You need a lot of copper in your system, my galactic family. I'm not saying, eat like crazy. No, I'm not saying that, my galactic family. What I'm saying is have enough portion that you will know you are vibrating on a different frequency. Because in your blood, when you have more access of copper connecting with the coil on your weave, on your plexus, on your heart chakra, you put a green Andara and make your design your own coil with the right hand around the Andara crystal. Right hand is very important. And the pulse of the heart, the frequency emanating from Andara crystal and copper coil creates a pull from fifth dimensional energy, from their timeline, from their reality. You become a true beacon, a true light in this dimension like this, a true one. And remember about the prostrations, I mentioned that before. Prostration and then meditation. My galactic family, share Mohrephoh Pleiadian films, even if they're 1 month old, 1 year old, or 7-year-old film. This is all about a moment that is about to occur. Even anything happens 2,000 years ago and was a prophet who mentioned something 2,000 years ago, it's about the times of now, my galactic family, what is happening now, because we are in the transition period right now. It's a natural occurrence in the universes. I mentioned that one of my films, that in 13 million years, there's a shift of energy in the universes. They collapsing and they balancing themselves out completely, or reorganizing it. They're organizing themselves in a way, my galactic family, that brings extra balance and new perspective to the entirety of the universe. Rearranging itself is just maintaining what was, and is going to be next to it a new frequency, a new perspective, because each one of us creates a brand new universe. But in this dimension, we are merging all different universes into one soup, if you will. And it works in like a concert, my galactic family. It's in concert with itself. So what are you going to see now in the world, my galactic family, that in those countries who have negative people in the governments, their own people will take them out from their position, their own people. There's going to be, from year 2025, it's going to be one of the biggest awakenings. I'm speaking about those brothers and sisters who still are, like in the army, like a lawyer, doctor. I'm talking about those people who are really focused and hypnotized by the system. 2025, it's a bell, a big bell for those brothers and sisters. They will start seeing the truth, who is true evil in the world, and who are the real good ones in the world. And their own people from their own countries will take all of those who are not for the light. They will take them, their own people will take them out from the governments. And we're talking about, in Palestine, because Israel never existed. That's a Zionist sect who, forcing They're forcing themselves into the land and convincing everybody that they're chosen by God Almighty. Jesus is Jewish, and Islam is something different. No, it's an old lie. Because all prophets, Jesus, Moses, Abraham, David, Solomon, all of them are Sunni Muslims. All of them. They were never state of Israel. But look through Mohrephoh Pleiadian films. I speak about this, my galactic family. But important is that when the people in 2025 are going to be so awakened that they will not listen to those leaders who are negative on a negative vibration. See, we don't need a confrontation like, what they are doing on their level. We're going to win with our hearts, with our consciousness, being aware what's happening and being in your heart space and being honest with yourself. Who is doing harm and who is telling that they are doing, and that's a lie. Because Sunni Muslims, that's the purest, the nicest, the most closest to God Almighty people, brothers and sisters you can possibly get in this dimension. I'm telling you the truth. If you like science fiction books up on the Quran, and you let me know, my galactic family, that Aangel Asim is telling you something, because you missed the big picture. You connected all the dots, my galactic family, all the dots. And you think you know everything. But let me give you an example, like I mentioned before. I'm going to repeat this so many times because this is very, very important. All of those people who think they know the truth, they're awakened, they've been taken by Galactic Family, the conference in Orlando, Florida, with Danny Henderson, everybody who went there on the stage, they are clueless. They're clueless. Jordan Maxwell, George Green, David Wilcock, David Icke. I just give you an example, my galactic family. They give you their experience, what they remember. But like I mentioned before, a galactic family cannot tell you the truth. Because that's the free will. That's the free will. That's when we come in, my galactic family. The archangels, angels, prophets. We come in here to every dimension to assist, to keep the balance. To keep the balance, my galactic family. So you see, my galactic family, by being aware, 2025, all the brothers and sisters in the world are going to be aware. By not paying attention to those evil ones and not listening to them, they will vanish, my galactic family. They will vanish. Because their ego is so high, and like nobody is going to pay attention to those people, that their ego is going to be so completely struck by the light that they're going to be so confused, and they probably going to just skip this dimension to different dimension. I'm telling you. Because on that level, on that frequency, everybody's awakened. Everybody's doing similar thoughts and feelings and being awakened and start seeing things. And that brings magic, my galactic family. That brings magic. Very important, my galactic family, is to, when you will see things occurring in the world not the way you want it, know it's the last bell for the evil ones. Because like sometimes they block you on YouTube, on Facebook, because you share the truth. There is no free speech. I mean, come on, that's the proof of it. Where's the democracy? Where's the land of the free? Are you joking me? You can't even express your feelings, your words, and that's democracy? Come on, give me a break, will you? By being aware, being conscious, we will know that those brothers and sisters who don't know the truth and they're blocking, for example, us on YouTube, on Facebook for a little while, and then everything's okay. Those messages we give, it's actually for them. The ones who are blocking us, it's for them. It's a last bell for them because we are already awakened. The chosen ones, they don't need influence to be awakened. It's in their DNA. It will come to them a ways you can even imagine. But it's the ones who have the most negative karmas that still are in hypnosis at this moment right now. And the message they are blocking, we sharing, is actually for them. Actually for them. It's a last bell for them. Because God Almighty, Prime Creator, mentioned that in the end times, a truth will enter every home, every spirit. It will be given to every soul. Nobody on the day of judgment will say, oh, I didn't know, sorry. It will be given in a way that will trigger them to have a chance to be awakened. Because being awakened and being in anger or fear, what's the difference? You're not conscious. Because to be a bad person, to be a negative person, you have to be unconscious. Because normal spirit, a pure spirit, who you are, and every one of us are, the only reason is because the dark side hypnotized us into believing that it's only here and now, only this ball in space, and there's nothing out there. That's how he got everybody's attention, and then he was putting little pieces all around everywhere, you know? But it's finished. It's done. He knows it. And I'll mention one more thing. In the end times, my galactic family, when it's going to be like a hair away from a day of judgment, you will see even the bad ones, even the negative, even the demons and the devil will help you. Because the devil is the first one he is in the most fear in entirely of the universes. The Iblis, the Shaitan, the devil. Trust me, he's the one. He will do exactly what Muslims are doing, and every religion is doing this, because there's only one message. There are no religions, there's only one truth. He will bow down just second before Day of Judgment, the devil and all the demons, because devil knows he is in the biggest fear. So if you start noticing even the evil is helping you, we are so close to the skippage that it's like right now. Hear me, my galactic family. Share Pleiadian Mohrephoh films. Every film will give you a new perspective. Even sometimes I mention similar things, but they are intertwined with each other. You will hear 5 Pleiadian Mohrephoh films, and you will start seeing totally different perspective, a little bit higher, seeing more. Very important. Victory of the Light, my galactic family. I am Renegade member, Family of Light, Systems Buster, available for altering systems of consciousness within Free Will Universe, on call. I love you, my galactic family. Namaste.